My child, before you move forward, I need you to stop for a moment and truly listen. Because what you are about to receive is not something ordinary, it is not something meant for everyone. And it is not you 100 diff that you are here right now reading this. Because out of so many distractions, out of so many voices around you, something within you chose to stay, something within you felt this message. And that is because I am reaching you in this exact moment for a reason, and 99% will ignore this, but you did not, and that already sets you apart. I know your heart, I know the weight you have been carrying. Even the parts you never show to anyone. I have seen your silent struggles, your quiet tears, your unanswered questions, and the moments when you felt like giving up but still kept going. And even when you thought I was not there. Even when you felt alone in your journey, I was right beside you, guiding you, protecting you, and watching over every step you took, even when you could not feel my presence. If this video is truly meant just for you, then pause for a moment and look within yourself. Are you walking a path of truth, patience, and faith? Do you try to stay honest in your actions and believe in the higher power that guides you every day? If your answer is yes, then this message is for you. You were chosen because you are able to listen, understand, and create change. Don't overthink it, just feel that inner voice guiding you in the right direction. Now, there's a small step you can take. If this message touched you, you can offer a little support so this inspiration can reach more people. It doesn't have to be much. You can start with just $3 or choose $5 or 10. The link is in the description. Your small contribution can bring light into someone else's life, and it can inspire you as well. Join in and be part of this journey. You have been going through a phase that has tested you in ways you never expected. There were moments when everything felt unclear, when you questioned your path, your purpose, and even your own strength. But what you did not see was that every challenge you faced was shaping you into someone stronger, someone more aware, someone more aligned with what is meant for you. And even though it felt heavy, it was never without purpose. There were things that did not work out the way you wanted, doors that closed, people who changed, situations that left you confused. And at the time it felt like loss, it felt like rejection, but in reality, it was protection, it was redirection, it was making space for something that fits your life in a better way, because not everything you wanted was meant to stay with you. You are not behind, you are not lost, and you are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Even if it does not fully make sense yet, because there are things happening in your life that you cannot see. Things aligning in ways you will only understand later, and that is why you must trust the process, even when it feels uncertain. I know there were nights when your thoughts became too heavy, when your heart felt tired, when you wondered if things would ever change, but you kept going. Even when it was difficult, even when you had no clear answers. And that strength within you is something you must not ignore. Because it is proof that you are capable of overcoming what you are facing. Right now, you may feel like you are in between phases, like something has ended but something new has not fully started yet. And that space can feel uncomfortable. But it is also important, because this is where transformation happens. This is where you are being prepared for what comes next. Even if you cannot see it clearly yet. There are changes happening within you, your mindset is shifting. Your awareness is growing, and you are starting to see things differently than before. And that is not invasion, it is growth, it is alignment, it is the result of everything you have experienced up until this point. I need you to trust that what is coming is better than what has passed. Even if letting go feels difficult, even if moving forward feels uncertain. Because your journey is not meant to stay the same, it is meant to evolve. It is meant to lead you towards something that truly aligns with who you are becoming. You did not find this message by accident, you were guided here because your spirit was ready to hear it. Because you needed this reminder that you are seen, that you are supported, and that everything you are going through has meaning, even if you do not fully understand it yet. My child, now that you have allowed yourself to stay and truly listen, I need you to understand that what you are beginning to feel within yourself is not confusion, it is clarity, it is awareness rising to the surface, showing you what has been hidden beneath comfort, habit, and familiarity for a long time. And even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels uncertain, it is necessary for your growth and your direction. You are starting to see people, situations, and patterns in a different light. Things that once felt normal no longer feel the same. And that shift is not Tawalada, it is your inner self recognizing what aligns with you and what no longer does. And even if nothing has been said out loud, even if everything looks the same on the outside, something within you knows that change is needed. There are connections in your life that are no longer in harmony with who you are becoming. And I know that realization is not easy, because you have memories, emotions, and attachments tied to those connections. But you must understand that not everything that once felt right is meant to stay forever. Some things were only meant to teach you, to guide you, and to help you grow into the person you are now. You have also been holding on to certain habits and ways of thinking that are quietly holding you back. Patterns that once felt safe, but now limit your growth. And even though they feel familiar, they are no longer aligned with your future. And continuing to follow them will only keep you in the same place you have been trying to move beyond. This is where I must warn you, my child, because awareness without action will keep you stuck, and ignoring what you now clearly feel will only create more confusion within you. You cannot pretend that everything is the same when you already feel the difference. You cannot go back to what you have already outgrown without creating imbalance within yourself. There will be moments when you feel tempted to return to what is familiar, to reconnect with what feels comfortable, to repeat patterns that once defined your routine. But I need you to pause in those moments and remember how those things made you feel. Remember why you wanted change. Remember the growth you have already experienced. Because going back will only delay what is waiting ahead of you. You are being called to make different choices now, even in the smallest ways, to choose what supports your peace instead of what disturbs it, to choose what helps you grow instead of what keeps you stagnant. And these choices may not always feel easy, but they are necessary for your progress. I need you to be honest with yourself, to stop avoiding what you already know deep down, because the answers you are searching for are already within you. You have felt them, you have recognized them, and now it is time to trust them, even if they lead you in a direction that feels unfamiliar. There are also distractions around you that are taking your energy without giving you any meaningful in return, things that pull your focus away from your purpose, from your growth, from your clarity. And I need you to become aware of where your energy is going, because where your focus goes, your life begins to follow. You are entering a phase where intention matters, where awareness matters, where your choices begin to shape your direction more clearly than ever before. And this is why you cannot move carelessly anymore. You must move with purpose, with understanding, with alignment. This is not about perfection. It is about awareness. It is about recognizing when something is not right for you, and having the strength to choose differently, even if it feels uncomfortable at first, because every time you choose alignment, you move closer to the life that is meant for you. You may feel like you are losing things during this phase, losing people, losing comfort, losing certainty. But what you are actually losing are the things that were never meant to stay. And what you are gaining is clarity, strength, and direction, even if it does not fully feel that way yet. Trust what you are beginning to see, trust what you are beginning to feel, because this is your moment of awakening. This is the moment where truth becomes clear, and what you choose to do with this clarity will shape everything that comes next in your life. I am guiding you through this. I am showing you what needs to change, what needs to be released, and what needs to be embraced. But you must be willing to listen, willing to accept, and willing to move forward, even when it feels uncertain, because the path ahead is opening for you, and you are ready for it. My child, what you are experiencing right now may feel like things are falling apart, but in truth, they are falling into place in a way that you cannot yet fully understand. Because this phase of your life is about separation and protection. And even though it feels uncomfortable, even though it may feel like loss, it is actually alignment guiding you toward something greater. There are people and environments that once felt natural to you, but now feel different. And that shift is not Yodri tells another it is a reflection of your growth, because you are no longer the same person you used to be, and as you change, what surrounds you must also change. Even if that means creating distance from what once felt familiar. I am removing you from situations that would have limited your potential, from connections that would have drained your energy, and from paths that were not meant to support your future. And I know that this does not always feel good. I know it can feel lonely at times. But what you must understand is that not everything that leaves your life is a loss. Sometimes it is protection in its purest form. You have been asking for peace, for clarity, for something better, and now that I am creating space for those things to enter your life, it may feel empty, it may feel unfamiliar. But that emptiness is temporary. It is making room for something that truly belongs in your life, something that will not disturb your peace or confuse your direction. There are people who cannot walk with you into your next chapter. Not because they are wrong, but because they are not aligned with where you are going. And holding on to them would only slow your progress and create imbalance within your journey. And I need you to accept that without guilt, without trying to force what is naturally being released. At the same time, I am protecting you from things you cannot see yet, situations that may have looked right on the surface, but carried consequences that would have caused you pain later. And this is why certain plans did not work out, why certain opportunities did not unfold the way you expected. Because I could see beyond what was in front of you, and I chose to guide you away from it. Protection does not always feel comfortable. Sometimes it feels like delay, sometimes it feels like rejection, sometimes it feels like things not working out. But every form of protection I place in your life is guiding you towards something better, something more stable, something that aligns with your purpose and your growth. There will be moments where you feel alone, where you feel like no one truly understands what you are going through. But I want you to remember that this is a phase of preparation, a phase where distractions are being removed so that you can focus on what truly matters, so that you can reconnect with yourself and your direction. Do not mistake this separation as abandonment. It is refinement. It is the process of becoming a stronger and more aligned version of yourself. And that process requires you to step away from what no longer serves you, even if it once meant everything to you. I am also creating boundaries in your life, even if you are not fully aware of them. I am closing doors that need to be closed, creating distance where it is necessary, and guiding you away from anything that does not respect your growth, your peace, and your purpose. As you move through this phase, you may feel the urge to go back to what is familiar, to hold on to what is leaving, but I need you to trust that what is meant for you will not require you to chase it. It will not require you to lose yourself to keep it. What is truly aligned with you will come naturally and will support who you are becoming. This is your time to build strength within yourself, to develop clarity and confidence that does not depend on what surrounds you, but comes from within you, and that strength will guide you into the next phase of your life, where things will begin to align in a way that feels right and natural. You are not being left behind, you are being redirected. You are being protected, and you are being prepared for something that requires a higher level of awareness, a deeper level of strength, and a clearer sense of purpose. Trust this process, trust the separation. Trust the changes that are happening, because everything is leading you towards something better, something that reflects your growth and aligns with your true path. My child, after everything you have been through, after the confusion, the separation, and the moments that tested your strength, you are now stepping into a phase of healing. A phase where the weight you have been carrying will begin to lift. Even if slowly, even if gently, and this is where you will start to feel a sense of peace that you have been searching for a long time. There are parts of your heart that became tired, parts of your spirit that needed rest. And even though you kept going, even though you stayed strong, those parts of you still needed healing. And now I am bringing you into a space where that healing can begin, where you no longer have to carry everything on your own, where you can finally start to release what has been weighing on you. You may notice yourself becoming more aware of your emotions, more reflective about your past, and even more sensitive to certain things. But this is not weakness. This is healing. This is your heart opening up to let go of what it has been holding on to. And even if it feels uncomfortable at times, it is necessary for your peace and your growth. I am placing calmness within you, even in moments where everything around you is not fully settled yet. Because true peace does not depend on everything being perfect. It comes from within. It comes from trust, from knowing that you are being guided, that you are being supported. and that everything is unfolding the way it is meant to. There are new beginnings waiting for you, opportunities, connections, and experiences that will align with the person you are becoming now, not the person you used to be. And these new beginnings will not carry the same confusion or heaviness, because they are being built on the growth you have already gone through. But before you fully step into what is coming, you must allow yourself to heal, to release, to let go of what no longer belongs to you, because you cannot carry the past into a future that is meant to be lighter, clearer, and more aligned with your purpose. I am helping you reconnect with yourself, with your true identity beneath everything you have experienced, beneath the doubts and fears that once held you back. And as you reconnect with who you truly are, you will begin to feel a sense of clarity and confidence that does not depend on anyone else. You will start to trust yourself more. You will start to understand your path more clearly. And you will begin to move forward with a sense of direction that feels natural instead of forced. And that is when you will know that you are truly aligned with where you are meant to be. There is a promise I want you to hold on to as you continue forward, and that promise is that everything you've been through was not in vain. Every challenge, every delay, every moment of confusion had a purpose. It was shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for what is ahead. You may not see the full picture yet, but you do not need to. You only need to take the next step, to trust the process, to allow things to unfold naturally, because as you continue forward, things will begin to make sense in ways you could not understand before. There will come a time when you look back at this phase of your life and realize how much you have grown, how much stronger you have become, and how everything that once felt uncertain was actually guiding you in the right direction. Release the doubts that still linger in your mind. Release the fear that tells you things will not work out. Because those thoughts do not define your future, they come from your past, and your future is being built on something stronger, something clearer, something more aligned with your truth. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have learned, you have become stronger, and that strength will carry you forward into everything that is waiting for you. I am with you in every step you take, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you toward a life that reflects your purpose, your growth, and your strength. And you are not alone in this journey. You have never been alone. And I promise you this, my child. What is ahead of you will bring you the peace you have been seeking, the clarity you have been needing, and the fulfillment that you have been hoping for. Because your journey is not ending here. It is just beginning. And everything that is coming next will make sense in time. If this video is truly meant just for you, then pause for a moment and look within yourself. Are you walking a path of truth, patience, and faith? Do you try to stay honest in your actions and believe in the higher power that guides you every day? If your answer is yes, then this message is for you. You were chosen because you are able to listen, understand, and create change. Don't overthink it. Just feel that inner voice guiding you in the right direction. Now, there's a small step you can take. If this message touched you, you can offer a little support so this inspiration can reach more people. It doesn't have to be much. You can start with just $3 or choose $5 or $10. The link is in the description. Your small contribution can bring light into someone else's life, and it can inspire you as well. Join in and be part of this journey.